Hey, what's up guys? This is Quinn, and this is my 3-week, 21 days on testosterone update, which will actually be tomorrow, but I'll be working all day, so I'm doing it early. Some changes I've noticed have been, of course, my voice is continuing to lower. And again, it's more in the morning and late at night that it sounds like this. I just woke up about an hour ago, so in about another hour it'll get just a tiny bit higher. But one thing I noticed this week is that, like, the first 2 weeks I could either talk in my old voice or I could just relax my throat and sound like this. This week I don't have that choice. I just sound how I sound, and it's pretty cool. And I've played 2 shows since my voice has been changing, and I haven't had any cracking, at least on stage. And I just think my voice sounds more awesome, so I'm loving it. I have noticed that I am having to learn how to talk from a different place in my throat. Used to, it would be up here. I mean, I can't really do that well anymore without sounding stupid. But now it's, more down here. I can definitely feel it vibrating more. I feel like I'm a bass guitar amp right now in my chest. Let's see. Muscle mass, of course, is continuing to increase. I don't know if you could tell in my shoulders. My arms, definitely. I still got the bat wing, but, like, that's hard. It's like a tree trunk. Even getting a little line there. Bob Dylan's covering up my line on this side. But, yeah, I'm really happy with my muscles. I didn't even work out well, actually, I worked out once last week, so I'm pretty happy with that. Let's see, after my second shot, the first and second day after my second injection, my muscles all hurt. It felt like I pulled at least one muscle from each major muscle group. So I decided not to work out for a few days, just to let my body kind of rest and my muscles rest. And they feel like I did work out. Like, like they feel harder when you work out. Well, they definitely feel like that, and I didn't do anything. So, yay. I haven't really noticed anything as far as body hair. There's like a few little, I don't know, what do you call it? I guess follicles, bumps or something on my happy trail that look like they're gonna be a hair coming out of it. Right now they're just like little weird bumps. I mean, it's not like a zit, it's just a raised bump. I don't know, weird. Anyway, I guess maybe that's what new hair does. But I'm not very hairy. The men in my family aren't really hairy. I mean, you can't see any hair on my arms, really. Oh yeah, and I got my T-date tattooed on my wrist here. It's 6/27/13. You can see that. I got that just the other day. So, hunger. I'm still a piggy. Oink, oink. And horniness. If all my cats would go away, I'd talk about how horny I've been. Horniness is just out of control. It's crazy. And I've had a little bit more growth down there, nothing to speak of in length. Just I guess width. I'm not sure what's going on, but something's really going on. And also, I said this before, but it's really affecting the intensity of orgasm. I'm like a locomotive in bed right now. It's just insane. And every time I have an orgasm, it's the best one. And the next time I have one, oh God, that's the best one. If this keeps going up, I might explode before I make my next video. So bye guys if I don't see you again. But yeah, this is crazy. And from what I've heard, my libido hasn't kicked in to anywhere of what it's going to be. Let's see. So I rescued a little dog that I found playing in traffic and took it home, cleaned it up and everything, and we were trying to find it a good home. Well, in the meantime, I fell in love with the dog, of course, and I think we kept it about a month. Well, we just found it a good home last Thursday, and so we walked the dog down to the people's car after we had met them and everything, and I said goodbye. On the way back in, as soon as my wife and I were alone, I started crying. I got pretty sad about the dog, and she hugged me, and about 2 minutes later, she kind of not pushed me away, but kind of set me back and looked at me, and she's like, "You're having man tears." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" She's like, "Look, they're just right there on both your eyes, and you've been crying for 5 minutes." She's like, "Before tea, my whole shirt would have been wet. They would have been streaming down your face." And as soon as she really pointed it out to me, I quit being sad. I quit crying. And I just moved on to the next thought. Bam, it was gone. And it was a man cry. And I man cried twice about that dog. But yeah, it's weird. I guess testosterone controls your tear duct production. I'm not sure, but hey, at least I got to cry on tea. A lot of people can't. Not that that's anything to brag about. Feeling real tough crying about a little dog, but hey, shit happens. Let me check my list here. So, we had a party to go to. One of my wife's best friends was turning 40, and so I decided to look all sexy and shave before the party. And it was only the second time I'd shaved, and we had a 2-hour car ride to get to the party, and about an hour into the car ride, my face just looked like leprosy. I'm like, oh fuck, razor rash, whatever it's called. I got so upset I didn't want to go to the party. I looked diseased or something. No offense to anyone that has any type of skin diseases, but yeah, razor burn sucks. So if any of you guys could suggest anything for me to do that, that won't happen as much. I have really sensitive skin, but I'm using sensitive shaving gel and sensitive skin, all kinds of crap. Let's see, my mood has definitely been kind of on edge. I'm not a violent or aggressive person at all. I'm passive to a fault. And I've just kind of been losing my patience with everything lately. The other day I had a testosterone temper tantrum all by myself. I was in the kitchen and something pissed me off. I just kept dropping shit, or everything I touched kept going wrong, and so I just took this paper empty carton that a 6-pack of beer was in, and I just threw it on the floor. I was like, man, fuck this. Yeah. Testosterone. Hello. I also had a weird dream that I just beat the living shit out of this guy for talking shit about my wife. And in the dream, I was full on Hulk mode. I was just raw. So, yeah, pretty crazy. That could just be my subconscious perception of myself. Or not perception of myself, but perception of my fears of what's going to happen. I don't know. Anyway, we won't get all Freud on you. So I've been a little more on edge lately, and I believe Carrie has as well, but I think she's just reacting to me, and so I'm reacting back to her, and, we're never like that. We're not fighting or anything, but definitely I'm going to have to learn some new patience techniques, because the patience is leaving me very quickly.